Hello everybody out there, welcome back here to another showcase and review, and I have a very special showcase and review here in anticipation of Guardians in the Galaxy Volume 2. It is coming out May 5th, which is tomorrow. I'm shooting this video on Thursday, May 4th, and also May the 4th be with you. Yes, I did not have any Star Wars things to do any kind of Star Wars related video, but I definitely want to shout out everybody and say May the 4th be with you on Star Wars Day. Yes, let's celebrate. I celebrate every day because I'm always wearing my Star Wars band here on my wrist. So, yeah, everybody always knows I'm repping the Star Wars. So, as you can see, though, I do collect a lot of Marvel Universe figs. I did in the past anyway, back in like 2011, 2010, 2012. If you go back into my archives in my showcase and review corner, which I will put up to the right, you will see all of my Marvel Universe videos back in the day that I did on the 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe, well, 3 3/4 inch to 4 inch line that they have put out. As you can see here, they had several box sets in 2011, and you can see here it was the classic Avengers, which I've done a review on, Thor, Iron Man, and Hulk, and I love the old school Iron Man. And they did a Fantastic Four cartoon version with the old Herbie the Robot instead of the Human Torch. I do have a Human Torch figure in Marvel Universe, though. I will definitely do a scan over on my wall soon here to show everybody my other figures if you do not go back and check them out in the archives on my playlist, as I said. But yes, this is the center on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, starring Chris Pratt, Batista, Zoe Saldana. Vin Diesel played Groot in the first one. Actually, in the second one, I'm not sure who voiced the baby Groot. As anybody knows, this is a spoiler, but if you have not seen the first one, Big Groot meets his demise in the end, but it's not really his demise, so I'm just going to leave it up to you to go back and check it out if you have not seen it. And also my favorite, Rocket Raccoon, who definitely stole the show in the first one. But I've heard in this second one that on recent viewings, before the actual release date, they do release it, for private viewings and whatnot. And in the screenings, I hear Baby Groot really steals the show. And why am I talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? I mean, I haven't seen any figures or anything in the stores for them. I did see some Guardians of the Galaxy figures, but like Batista was not portrayed in the character Drax and stuff. I have not seen any like actual movie figures yet. I don't know if I'm just not seeing them or if they are out, but this has to do with a figure line from 2011, which was Marvel Universe. And one of those box sets that they had back then, and this is so cool because it was way before 2014, before they released this movie or I even knew anything about it, but is the Guardians of the Galaxy box set. Yes, they made a Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Universe box set before the movie was even... might have been in the concept at this time, but it was not known by anyone to be a major motion picture yet. So when they made the movie, I was really excited, and I was so happy that it was a hit because I have this badass, box set. And what is the weird thing about this? Yeah, there's no Gamera. There's no Zoe Saldana in this set. I'm thinking that when the movie was made, they decided to put a female character in the role. I really don't know the whole explanation on that, and I was not a huge fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy comic books, though in my collection, and you can go back, I will put it up in the right, my complete comic book collection that I did a showcase and review on. I checked out all my comic books and went through it. Go back and check that out. But I have this first issue of a brand new era of Guardians of the Galaxy, and look at these characters on the front. I mean, they don't even depict the characters in the box set nor the movie. But nonetheless, it is a first issue of a brand new era of Guardians of the Galaxy. And yeah, this was a 1991 Marvel comic, Homecoming it says. If you have not checked out my overview of my comics, like I said, go back to that link and check it out. But yeah, I have to have this in the video as well. And yes, I already did have, big DVD collector, and I will put my DVD and VHS and Blu-ray collection zone up here to the right to go back and check all those out. But I did have the Guardians of the Galaxy. I have a ton of I'm a big collector of all the Marvel movies and comic book movies on DVD and VHS, if you have not seen. And I do have a cool video where I went through and did an update of my comic collection and kind of showed off everything that I have. And I will put that up in the right too. So go back and check that out. It's a very cool vid. But, you know, I love the cover art of this. I bought this when it first launched. But I cannot wait to see this new one. And when I do see it, or if I do see it in theaters, because I'm not sure if I will. It's been really bad weather around here. And the money's not been the greatest lately, you know, on my side financially. I've had a lot of bills and stuff. So I don't know if I'll get to the theater to see this one or not. I might have to wait till it comes out on DVD. But if I do get to theaters, I will be doing a movie review on it. And I have a complete Futures movie review checklist. Go check that out on my channel. But let's get into the figures now. And what I thought was really cool about this is they even included, you know, Groot in here, but he's more of a baby Groot or a mid-sized Groot, which is more relevant of the second movie. Reminiscent, I should say. You have a very cool Rocket Raccoon. And they're all, you know, size to what they would be in real life. There you have Drax the Destroyer, which is portrayed by Batista in the films. And then you have Chris Pratt's character Star-Lord. Down here to the bottom, you have the stamp over here to the left of what line it was in. Guardians of the Galaxy down below. Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, they just call him Groot here. Drax the Destroyer. You have a nice illustration of all of them over here to the right. So Groot looked to be like, it was a different kind of character in the set before the movie, it seems like there, because he was huge in the first movie, and now he's back to Baby Groot, which is more reminiscent of that, I said, in the, you know, pot and everything at the end of the movie. So very cool there. Drax has some sweet weaponry, a couple knives there like he had in the movie, an awesome gun, pretty reminiscent. You know, they stayed very true to what the figures looked like in the movie, actually. Drax has a different skin variation color there, but you can see why they picked Batista. He's very reminiscent of Drax the Destroyer in features and having the bald head and everything already. I can see why they did that, because he looks so much like him. He did such a great job, and I think Batista's a better actor than The Rock just from this movie. Some people might not agree with me, but yeah, and I think they threw the female in there just for the movies too, because this looked like it was the core of the group in 2011. But, you know, very cool representation of Rocky Raccoon. Or Rocket Raccoon, not Rocky Raccoon. And you have Star-Lord there with his mask on, which he does wear the mask, you know, in the movie too. So, awesome weaponry as well with him. Definitely not going to open this up. I am an on-card collector, if anybody doesn't know. So, I'm sure there is a video out there with somebody who busted this open. But with the, you know, popularity of the movies and stuff, I'm definitely not going to bust this open. But I definitely wanted to do a little showcase and review like I like to do in box. So very cool, you know. I really like the likenesses of all these guys. Nice shot of, you know, the color variations of the suits are a little different than what they wore in the movie. Get a real good look of Rocket Raccoon. Not get another Beatles reference in there and say Rocky Raccoon. And then a good shot of Groot here. It's not wanting to zoom in very good on these, so just bear with me. But yeah, there you go. But you can see Drax likeness, man. Very, very Batista-like. If I get too close, he doesn't want to zoom, so... But very cool to have these. And then as I go to the side here, you see another illustration on the side of the characters. You have the Guardians of the Galaxy over on the right side. And then around to the back, you had the other ones you could collect from the line. There was the Fantastic Four set, which I have over there, that I showed already. There you have Steve Rogers down there, telling you to collect them all. But there's the Guardians of the Galaxy out of the packaging there with their weaponry in hand. Yes, very, very close to what the movie ended up representing in 2014. And I love that because, like, anybody can see this and know that's the Guardians of the Galaxy. They didn't change the characters much at all, except, like I said, the skin coloring of Drax was different in the movie. And the suits were a little different color variation. But, yeah. very cool nonetheless. And they do have a write-up on here, and it says, in the wake of the devastation left by the Annihilation War, the galaxy was unprotected. In a forgotten place at the edge of the universe, a group of heroes came together determined to fill that void. From their base in deep space, the Guardians of the Galaxy protect the cosmos from threats both large and small. So very cool write-up there, and giving you a little bio on what they're all about, because this was way before the movie came out, 3 years before when I got this figure, or this set. But nonetheless, you can see Hasbro down there to the left. Yeah, very cool. You can see this is before Disney got involved too with Marvel. So it's even, you know, before that era when Disney jumped in. But yeah, nonetheless, Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Universe Hasbro set, very, very sweet, and I cannot wait for Volume 2, and I hope to get to the movies and do a Futures movie review on it. I really do, but if I don't, I am sorry. I will do a video checking out a lot of my other Marvel Universe figs that I have in a display right up there to the back. You can kind of see it there. Put my finger on it there. Yeah, I have the whole wall there decorated with Marvel Universe figs. Very cool. I want to go over that and show them off, all carded. But yeah, I hope everybody gets out to the theater, supports their local theater, checks out Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And yeah, guys, till next time, happy hunting on the figures. Good luck collecting. And as I always say, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. Drop a comment below if this is your first time viewing. It's much appreciated. If you're a past viewer, I really appreciate it. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and may the 4th be with you. Peace out.